In a universe where interdimensional travel is possible, the boundaries between worlds blur. Unbeknownst to the inhabitants, a fateful encounter between two powerful beings is about to occur, one with the strength to destroy anything in a single punch, and the other with the ability to erase entire universes with a thought. Saitama, the bald hero known as One Punch Man, was having another boring day. He had defeated all the monsters in his world and was now just looking for something to do. As he wandered through City Z, he noticed a strange, glowing portal in an alleyway. Finally, something interesting, Saitama thought. Without a second thought, he stepped through the portal. Saitama found himself in a vast, ornate palace floating in a sea of stars. He looked around, bewildered. Before he could gather his thoughts, a figure approached him. "Who are you, and how did you get here?" the figure asked. It was the Grand Priest, an imposing figure with an aura of immense power. I'm Saitama, just a hero for fun. I found this portal and decided to check it out," Saitama replied nonchalantly. The Grand Priest scrutinized him. "This is unprecedented. Come with me." Saitama followed the Grand Priest through the palace until they reached a grand hall. Sitting on a throne was a small, childlike figure with a mischievous grin, Zeno, the Omni-King. "Grand Priest, who is this?" Zeno asked curiously. "This is Saitama. He seems to have stumbled into our universe by accident," the Grand Priest explained. Zeno's eyes sparkled with curiosity. "Hello, Saitama. Do you like games?" "Games? Sure, I guess," Saitama replied, unsure of what to make of the small, powerful being in front of him. "I like strong people. Are you strong?" Zeno asked. Saitama shrugged. "I guess you could say that." Zeno clapped his hands. "Let's play a game. Show me how strong you are." The Grand Priest created a vast, empty arena with a wave of his hand. Saitama and Zeno stood at the center. "Okay, let's see what you've got," Zeno said excitedly. Saitama, always up for a challenge, nodded. He didn't want to hurt the small being, but he figured a light punch wouldn't do any harm. He threw a punch, aiming to stop just before hitting Zeno. However, as his fist approached, Zeno raised a hand and stopped the punch effortlessly. Saitama's eyes widened. No one had ever stopped his punch before. "That was fun," Zeno giggled. "Now it's my turn." "Now." Zeno raised his hand, and Saitama felt an immense pressure. It wasn't painful, but he could feel the sheer power radiating from Zeno. Just as suddenly as it began, the pressure ceased. "You're really strong," Zeno exclaimed. "I like you." Saitama, unfazed but intrigued, smiled. "You're pretty strong too, little guy." Over the next few hours, Saitama and Zeno played various games, testing each other's limits in a friendly manner. Saitama was impressed by Zeno's abilities, while Zeno enjoyed the company of someone who wasn't afraid of his power. Eventually, the Grand Priest approached. "It's time for Saitama to return to his universe." Zeno looked a bit sad but nodded. "Okay, but you'll come back and visit, right?" Saitama smiled. "Sure, if I find another portal." With a wave of the Grand Priest's hand, a portal appeared, leading back to Saitama's world. As Saitama stepped back into City Z, he felt a renewed sense of purpose. He had made a new friend and found someone who could challenge him in a way no one else could. Back in the Dragon Ball universe, Zeno watched the portal close with a smile. "I hope he comes back soon." And so, the two powerful beings from different universes had formed an unlikely friendship, forever changing their lives in ways neither could have imagined. Like and subscribe for more epic Dragon Ball content.